Hi, everybody. It's Jenny J, 1911. So here we are. We are finally live. We have a Friday night date night with my J Crew family, and it's so amazing to see all of you. So, I am so thankful that you are all here, and I can't wait to talk to you for, well, Cowboy Jeff says 4 hours live show. I don't think that's happening. So we are probably going to wrap this up in an hour, Cowboy Jeff, but I appreciate your optimism. So I have a few things I want to go over with you guys tonight. And I'm going to get the first thing out of the way. I want to introduce you to the newest member of the J Crew family. So he is an adorable, wonderful addition to our family. He has certainly been keeping me on my toes for about the last month. And he's going to be coming over here. I'm going to bring him on camera. So hopefully he doesn't get stage fright. This is his debut being on camera. So, okay. Oh, this is Gus. Gus is a cockapoo. He is 14 weeks old, and we named him after Gus on Lonesome Dove. So, yeah, he is a very sweet and very smart puppy, very loving, and he also loves to chew on things. So every once in a while, I'll have a few little marks on my hands because he loves to chew. But yeah, this is Gus, and as you can see, he's got blue eyes, and he loves to go on adventures with us, and he loves to go fishing with us. So far, he's gone on some short hikes, and he loves to lick the fish whenever Jim catches a fish. So, but last night was his first night of sleeping through the night all night and not having me get him up to take him out in the middle of the night. So I've been setting my alarm every few hours for him to be able to go out. And when we got him about a month ago, I took him for his first puppy checkup when we'd had him for a week, and he weighed 7.5 pounds. Well, last night he went for his Bordetella booster shot, and he weighed 11. So he's gained 3.5 pounds in 3 weeks. He's going to be a very stout boy, I think. So what do you think about being on camera, Gus? I think he likes it. So if you want to see Gus again on camera, he's actually going to go upstairs now. But if you want to see Gus on camera again sometime, make sure you hit the like button on this video. So, all right, Gus, tell your adoring fans bye. All right, we're going to pass him over to Jim J 1911. And he is going to go back upstairs where he's not able to chew on me. So you're probably all wondering, why in the world is Jenny J wearing glasses? Because, I don't like to wear glasses on camera because of the glare. So a week ago, I got diagnosed with a severe cornea infection. Who knew that could happen? I just very suddenly had extreme light sensitivity, and I tried to go to urgent care. My eye was swelling shut. I thought maybe I had pink eye. And, I'm a contact wearer. I wear contacts every day. I put them in at 4 a.m, take them out at about 8 or 9 at night. And I tried to go to urgent care, and they said, well, we're too full to get you in. And so I tried to go to another urgent care. They said, we're too full to get you in. I ended up calling an ophthalmologist I'd visited one other time for a different issue, and he got me right in. He took a look at my eye, and he said, It's a really good thing you came in because by tomorrow you probably would have lost your vision. So I was really glad that I didn't get in urgent care because turns out I had this cornea infection from getting bacteria under my contact. And so I can't wear contacts for a while. I have some scar tissue that's still healing. I had to miss a couple of days of work and I had to visit the ophthalmologist several times for constant checkups. I had to put in antibiotic, steroid drops every 3 hours on the dot, even overnight, which was fine because I was getting up with the puppy anyway. So anyway, I am not able to wear contacts yet. And in fact, today was the first day, well, tonight, just a little bit ago, was the first time I've put on any makeup even because I haven't been allowed to wear makeup. And actually, I don't think I'm supposed to be wearing it yet, but I didn't want to come on camera and not have makeup on. So, just call me crazy. I didn't want you all to be like, oh my gosh, my eyes. So all of that was the drama in the last week. And so here we are having our Friday night date night. And I'm just so excited. I'm going to give a little shout out. I see some familiar names on my screen. So I just want to give a little shout out to you guys. I'm probably going to take my glasses off a little bit while I'm talking, just so you don't have to stare at my glare. But anyway, Bending Ballistics, it's good to see you. I know Tom was on here a little bit ago. I had seen a comment from him earlier. Cowboy Jeff is here. So good to see you, Cowboy Jeff. No, we're not doing a live that's going to be 4 hours. Let's see. Michael Dunn. Michael Dunn is here and he says, who is this lady? Sir, I am no lady. Tim Rink is here. Oh, Tim says he's been worried. So thank you for worrying, Tim. That's really sweet of you. Michael Dunn likes this. Wait, this way. Likes this gun behind me because Michael Dunn is the one that sent that to me. Cowboy Jeff says he's adorable. Hey, are you talking about Jim or Gus? Chris Matthews is here. Good to see you. And let's see. Big Fish Johnny is here. He says, howdy, good to see you. And okay, so I have a whole list of things that I want to go over with you guys. It's been a while. I have to pull my list out of my pocket. I forgot to take it out earlier. So, usually I make note cards. Today I have a list. So, okay, the first thing that I want to talk about is that 5,000 subscriber drawing. Well, I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but guess what? We got our 5,000 subscribers. In fact, we are well over our 5,000 subscribers. So super exciting there. I think the last count I saw, we had like 5,275. So we're well over the 5,000. It is time, finally, hallelujah, to have our 5,000 subscriber drawing for the Dylan RL550C reloading press. So super, super stoked for that. So here is how this is going to happen. Because I have 5,000 names to compile now, it's taking me a little while because I'm having to type them all into my my generator, my random name generator that will draw the name. And so that's taking me some time. So I am going to have the drawing for this on Friday, February 2nd. That's in a couple of weeks. And I'll have that drawing. I'm going to post the video Friday, February 2nd. Whoever has their name drawn will have 1 week to respond to their name being drawn. Okay. They have to email me at jennyj1911@usa.com and make contact with me so that we can, figure out how to get this reloading press to them. It'd be really great if it was somebody local. I'll just deliver it to you. If it's not local, I'm sorry. You're going to have to just pick it up from UPS or something. So, what we'll do is I will give you 1 week to respond. If I don't hear from you in 1 week, Sorry to be so mean, but you get 1 week. If I don't hear from you in 1 week, I'm going to go back to the drawing board and draw a second name. And hopefully that will be the charm, and that person will, then they'll have 1 week to get a hold of me. So if the first person doesn't contact me within 1 week from February 2nd, so that'd be February 9th, I'll draw another name. So, Michael Dunn wants me to write 5,000 times Michael Dunn, apparently. Michael Dunn, if you win now, I think it's going to be a little suspicious. I think people are going to really wonder. First of all, he sends me gifts and then he gets his name drawn. I don't know. People might not like that. But hey, it's the luck of the draw. If Michael Dunn wins, people just get over it. Okay, so there's that. Another thing I want to tell you guys about is, and I really meant to make a video about this a couple of weeks ago when this happened. I was remiss for not making this video. I got invited in a totally random and roundabout way. I got invited to do a radio show on Talk Radio. It's Talk STL. STL is for St. Louis, for anybody that's, not from around here. So there's this really great radio station called Talk STL. And they have a radio show on the weekends called Bluff City Outdoors. There is an outdoor store up in Alton, Illinois, and it's called Bluff City Outdoors. They sell fishing equipment and also archery supplies, and they even have an indoor archery range with some 3D archery shooting. It's a really, really cool facility. Anyway, while Jim J and I were up there one night doing some fishing rod setup shopping, we started talking to the owner, Mark McMurray. And Jim mentioned that I have this little YouTube channel. And so we started talking about it. And when I told Mark what my channel was about, he said, "Hey, would you ever want to be on a radio show?" I was like, well, sure, why not? I mean, it's not too different from my lives that I have with you guys. So a few weeks later, I got to do this radio show with him. And so the host, he's the host along with Tony Colombo, which is kind of an established name in the radio business around here. He's been doing it for a long time. And I got to go down to the studio and talk into a big microphone. And we had like an hour-long radio show, and it was really cool. So I'm going to put in the comments in the side chat over here, I'm going to put the link for this radio show so that you guys can go on and listen to it at your own free will whenever you want. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that link works for you guys. So I actually haven't listened to it yet, so I don't really know how it sounds, but from what I've heard, people have said that it, came out really well. Tony Colombo said he would love to have me back on the show again, so that would be super cool. Just to talk more about shooting and reloading and firearm education, Second Amendment, all of that fun stuff that we talk about on here regularly anyway. So if you ever have time, make sure you check them out. Check out their website, Talk STL. If you ever need any supplies, fishing or archery supplies, make sure you give Bluff City Outdoors a call because they are incredible people. They're in their busy season right now with all of the fishing shows going on at the, expo halls and stuff. We actually just went to one this last weekend and saw them. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be, let's see, I think hopefully that link is the exact one. It's supposed to be the exact one. So the show that I did was called Training Kids How to Handle a Gun. So if that doesn't work for some reason, that link doesn't work, if you go on to Talk STL, you should be able to find the one that says training kids how to use a gun or whatever. So, okay. So that was a lot of fun. I cannot wait to do that again. Let's see if there's Reese. Good to see you, Reese. It's been so long. Just Fly Low says hello, Jenny. Hi, Just Fly Low. Let's see who else is here. Okay. So what else was I going to talk about? What have I been doing? What have I been up to? Oh, yes. If you want to go to their website, Jim just slipped me a little note. It's bluffcityoutdoors.com. So that is their website if you want to check them out, the store specifically. So what has Jenny J 1911 been up to? Well, let's see. We've been fishing a lot. So yeah, we have been fishing. If you noticed my profile, which I feel like I look so weird without glasses now. It doesn't look like me. If you noticed my picture for this live stream tonight, I have to put these glasses back on. I don't know, it looks weird. Okay, there. Now that's what I'm expecting to see. When I posted that picture, it was a picture of me holding a big catfish. We have been fishing. We've been doing all kinds of fishing. We've been doing a lot of, I've been trying to trout fish. It hasn't really gone so well. I've caught a few. We've been going to Bush Wildlife, which is like a conservation place around here. They have a lot of lakes that they stock with different kinds of fish. And so I've been trying to trout fish. We've been catfishing, of course, doing a lot of panfish fishing. And in fact, we were fishing one night. This is kind of funny. We were fishing here in our subdivision, actually has a lot of lakes, and they stock the lakes. And so we were fishing one evening, and it was kind of chilly out, and we caught a catfish. And I was like, oh my gosh, so exciting, a catfish. But I was quiet because, it's going on nighttime and you don't want to disturb the peace. And there was a man across the street standing on his balcony. And we've seen him there before when we've gone fishing at this spot. And he paces back and forth all the time, muttering under his breath. And so this particular night, we caught our catfish, and he starts yelling at us, calling us redneck poaching thieves. We were like, what? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm unclear as to the definition of poaching, but we were catch and releasing these fish. So this catfish that we caught, we threw him right back. We took a picture, threw him right back in. But this guy was so mad. I guess we're redneck poaching thieves now. I don't know what we stole, what we were thieving, but it was funny because I was like, we're just innocently fishing, throwing the fish back in, and we got called names in our own neighborhood. So, oh well, what are you gonna do? So we've been fishing, and I have been just, kind of enjoying that, just relaxing. And we're going to be getting back into the shooting and reloading now that the weather really isn't so good for fishing at this moment, as I can hear the wind whipping around my house outside right now. It's just crazy. Our weather has been absolutely nuts. So it was like 50 degrees today. And now I think when I just looked a little bit ago, it was like, I don't know, 19 degrees or something. So it's really dropped. And I know we're supposed to be getting, snow and ice and wind all across the country. Like, it seems like everybody's having some really, really weird weather right now. So Yeah. Like my stepdaughter, she lives in Tennessee. They had some, I don't know, I guess a lot of rain there, and it softened the ground so much. They had enough wind that blew trees over, and she was driving, and she there was a tree blocking the road, so she turned around and to go back the other direction, and a tree fell and blocked the road from that way. So yeah, just totally crazy weather stuff going on right now. So I do hope you all stay warm and safe, and take care of yourselves, because Jenny J doesn't want to hear anything happen to any of you. So let me go check my comments. It's been a few minutes since I've gone over here. Let's see. Michael Dunn, you asked a question that I was going to ask all of you. Are you going to SHOT Show? I am not going to SHOT Show. SHOT Show's coming up in 2 weeks? January 23rd through January 26th I don't know that. I just have it on my computer. Don't be impressed. So no, we're not going to SHOT Show, but some people I work with, they were asking me, they were like, are you going to SHOT Show this year? And I said, no, I'm not, but it's going to be a good show. I know everybody will have a good time that's there. Hopefully we'll be able to go next year. And then, maybe some of you can go. So drop a comment over there in the side. Let me know if any of you are going, and, what your plans are, if there are any particular exhibits that you want to make sure you catch. Okay. So yes, SHOT Show. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about was the world's largest gun show that is coming up. Before you know it, it's going to be here. The next one is April 6th and 7th. So that's just a few months away. So maybe you all should make plans to go to Tulsa. We're hoping to go to Tulsa, and, we went last year. I guess it was a year and a half ago. We went, and it's just amazing. It's like the most amazing gun show. It's so much fun. So many older guns to look at and appreciate. Not that I don't love the plastic guns, but there's just something to be said for old guns. I love old stuff. So let's see, what else do we have going on in the side chat? Okay, Cowboy Jeff says that the link works. So awesome. Okay. Chris Matthews says that he loves catfish stew this time of year. That sounds really good. I have never had catfish stew. So maybe next time we catch catfish, we'll have to keep it and make a catfish stew. That would be really, really cool. We've been watching, actually, speaking of like fish food, we have been watching a lot of fishing videos on YouTube, and some of them are like, catch, clean, and cook type videos. And so that's always kind of fun, because, it inspires you to eat some fish, to go out and cook some fish and eat some fish. Y'all see my Liberty flag blowing over here? I'm in the basement. That's where my studio / reloading space is at. And that's the wind. That's the wind outside that just happens to be coming enough in this basement window that's just blowing the flag. So yeah, a night not fit for man nor beast. I'm glad I'm at home with my house slippers on. All right. Cowboy Chef says, typical unhinged fisherman. Yeah, he wasn't even fishing. He was just hanging out on his balcony. Just hanging out. Just Fly Low says it's going to get down to 0 tonight here. Yeah, not fun. Chris Matthews wants to know if I'm going to NRA this year. We are really hoping we get to go. It's in Dallas. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Well, NRA is always a lot of fun. And, there are always really fun people to talk to there. Last year we got to talk to Greg Mooney from Close in Arms, and we got to talk to, all kinds of people, the people from Platypus, just all the great people that, you wouldn't normally get to run into. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to go to NRA this next year. It's going to be a lot different venue and setting, I think, than the one in Indy was last year. So, it's going to be warm. So that's always good. It was really warm 2 years ago when we went to Houston. Okay, so let's see. Affordable Armory is here. Good to see you, Affordable Armory. I just ran into one of your videos this afternoon. I was like, oh, Affordable Armory. I miss talking to you. So it's good to see you here. Oh, you didn't get a reminder for some reason. You just happened to open the app. Well, that is very fortunate. Okay. Cowboy Jeff 1911 would make a great cheerleader for SHOT Show. Well, then what's stopping you, Cowboy Jeff? You should go. Michael Dunn wants to know if I have been reloading and shooting. Well, the short answer is no. No, I've been fishing. So, and that kind of actually helps me segue into something I was going to ask you guys. So I want to know your opinion. I've been thinking about, I don't know, either starting a fishing channel, like a separate fishing channel, or just adding fishing videos on my current channel. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, you know me, I love to hike. I love to camp. I love to fish. I love to be outside. And, I'm not saying that the gun videos are going to cease. Like, we're still doing gun videos, but I just want to add to it. So I don't know if you guys, would you subscribe to another Jenny J Fisherwoman channel? I don't know. I don't know what I'd call it. Jenny J Panfish. I don't know. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Would you watch it? We spend a lot of time, like I said, watching fishing videos, and seriously, these fishing videos are just guys standing in their boats fishing. That's it. It's so simplistic and peaceful. And it just seems like it would be, fun to do. The gun videos, for my fellow YouTubers on here who have made gun videos, how much work it is to edit a gun video. And, like in our case, when we run 2 or 3 cameras at the same time, and we have to get all of that lined up, get the sound and the video all lined up so it jibes together. That's a lot of work, and, I enjoy doing it, but I'm just saying the fishing videos would be a whole different ball game. So I don't know. Tell me if you would ever even watch me standing on a boat or on a bank, casting a line out over and over and catching some fish. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Just Fly Low asked, good question. It just disappeared. What is your favorite caliber to reload? Well, honestly, because we reload 9s and 45s, those are the 2 big ones that we reload, 9s and 45s. I honestly think I like reloading the 45s. I don't know. It's hard to say. Just because if you're reloading 45s, you have to either, make sure you have small or large primers, depending on the case you're using. I don't know. 6 one, half dozen the other, really. Now, I will say we do want to start reloading some 38 S&W. My poor dad. Speaking of the 38 S&W, most of you probably remember what happened to my dad last Christmas when we went up to see them at Christmas in Ohio. He had that awesome little revolver that he had bought, like, I don't know, a year, 2 years before. And it's a 38 S&W. Okay. It's in great condition. It's a beautiful little gun. He bought that for his personal carry gun, but he wasn't able to carry it because he didn't have the right ammo. So if you remember correctly, a year ago when we went up there, we tried to load the ammo he had been sold to go with that gun. The person sold him 38 special ammo, which is not 38 S&W. They're different calibers. So the 38 special ammo would not fit in his gun. And so we were like, okay, you've got to have, obviously you have to have the right ammo. So we got him some 38 S&W for Christmas this year. And I think he was so excited because now he finally will get to shoot his amazing little revolver. And I do have to say, we were able to find that 38 S&W is not the easiest caliber to find in a store. And like, you can't just walk into Bass Pro or Cabela's and find 38 S&W generally. So we did find it with our friends at Eagle Armory. I texted Josh, who is the manager out there, and I said, hey, do you have 38 S&W? And he texted back right away and he said, yes, we do. And I thought, oh no, do they really have 38 S&W, or did he just think I said 38 special and we're going to go out to Eagle and they're not going to have it? But we wanted to go see our friends at Eagle anyway. So we go out to Eagle and walk right up to the shelf where they have all their ammo. And there it was, 38 S&W. And I was so excited. And so, yeah. So my dad got some ammo for Christmas. It was probably one of the best things I've ever given him. So, okay. Tim Rink. Tim, let's not push the envelope. Okay, so Tim just asked, in case you didn't see, I'm going to put this up here. He asked, if you hit 5,000 subs on your fishing channel, are you going to give away a bass boat? No. unless I could get a really great sponsor who would be willing to give me a bass boat to give to you. Then yes, then I would. I'd give away bass boats all day long if I had that. Okay, so let's see. I got to scroll back up here. That one just caught my attention. So I had to get to that one. Reese says Dallas is closer than Houston. That's good, Reese. You won't have to. I think it was 4 hours for you to drive to Houston. Reese was my very first fan to come and meet me at a public event like that. So that was pretty cool. Reese will always hold a special place in my heart for doing that, because that was like, honestly, he really just wanted to go to NRA, but Jenny J just happened to be there. So but we'll make it sound like he came just to see me. All right. So Michael Dunn says, just add everything to this channel and get more subs. See, that's what I was thinking too. I mean, it's kind of 6 1, half dozen the other, you know? Okay. Bending Ballistic says he films his fishing content on his cell phone. Yeah, I know a lot of guys even just use like a GoPro, like a chest GoPro, or even on their hat, whatever. So I don't know. I have that awesome GoPro that my coworker gave me. I haven't shot it yet. Thank you. And so, you know, I do need to use that GoPro more. So if I did take it fishing, that would, give it one more use. Cowboy Jeff says that he would subscribe. Obviously, most gun people are outdoors people. I think both of them on here is okay. Okay, that's good to know. So yeah, I agree. I think that most of them are the same too. And trying to find there we go. Okay, I was trying to take that comment off. Yeah, it seems like, most outdoor people are gun people and vice versa. And that was why, going on that Bluff City Outdoors show worked out really, really well because yeah, even though I've been fishing, I didn't even talk about fishing or any of the other outdoor stuff I do on there because we talked solely about the guns. And I mean, they just wanted to talk to me as a YouTuber with a gun channel and somebody who, is an educator of firearm stuff. So but yeah, it all goes hand in hand. I mean, usually those people there's a lot of crossover. So, oh, and speaking of being outdoor people, I talked to a coworker this week. He lives on the East Coast. And so he visits our facility, I don't know, once every month or two. And he's trying to start a YouTube channel. And his is all about camping. And he does really cool camping. Like he's got a Jeep, like a tent topper on his Jeep. And he's got like a big van and like all this stuff. So anyway, he does really cool camping and he's doing this YouTube channel with that. And so I talked to him this week at work and I said, hey, would you ever want to do a live with me? And then maybe some of my subscribers will want to come over and check your channel out. And so, yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to be getting back into having the lives and having special guests on the lives. And, we're going to get things ramped back up again. We're going to be spending a lot more time out at Gateway again, shooting videos. And we're going to be, just immersing ourselves in all of that again, because we want to keep bringing this content to you guys. We've missed doing it. It's just been a nice break. And then also on top of that, I would be remiss if I didn't mention this. I'm also a realtor now. So I've been doing that on top of this other stuff. And I met with one of my coworkers at my brokerage, a fellow realtor the other night, and we were talking and she said, she was asking about my goals for this next year as far as real estate and everything. And so we were talking about that and she said, she started asking about my marketing plans. And I mentioned something about, she said, well, if you're comfortable on camera, you could make some videos. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm pretty comfortable on camera. So, and then I mentioned the YouTube thing. And she was like, wait, what? You have a YouTube channel? And so she just, she was like, okay, why don't you utilize your YouTube channel to help like promote your real estate? So here I am, I'm promoting my real estate. Jenny Johnson with Alexander Realty, give me a call sometime because you all know how to get a hold of me. Give me a call. Or if you know somebody that's looking for a house, they want to move to Missouri, I can help them buy a house. I can help them sell a house if they want to leave Missouri. So this is my own personal little plug for myself here. I'm doing my own advertisement. So yeah, give me a call if you have any real estate needs or you know anybody that does. I had to tell CloverTac, thank you. I didn't see CloverTac comment yet. Maybe I've missed it, but CloverTac did just donate a super chat. I think that's a super chat, right? The green ones are the green one super chat. He donated. So thank you, Clover Tack. That was amazing. Thank you for doing that. Clover Tack has always been such a huge supporter, not just of my YouTube channel, but he's so great. He is a wonderful resource for anybody that's trying to get into YouTube. He knows so much about getting started and, getting your channel built. And so it's really awesome to have people like him supporting us and showing up here too. So I really appreciate that, Clover Tack. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Cowboy Jeff called it. He says, Tim Rink, a free boat. Michael Dunn wants a John boat with a Ranger decal on it. Okay. Reese says he wouldn't drive 4 hours for just anyone. Aw, Reese, that's so sweet of you. Cowboy Jeff says, are you planning on shooting the GoPro? No, I am not planning on shooting the GoPro. But if you guys missed nobody commented on my little intro. I just made a new intro for my Friday night date night videos. And nobody commented on that. Nobody noticed that I had a little intro video. But if you look at the end of that video, so go back and watch this live once it's published. After we finish here tonight, it'll be published on my YouTube. So you can go back and check it out. Watch the intro, because at the end of the intro, I had to include the video of the GoPro getting shot. And so it's the video where I'm like shooting and I've got the little inset with the GoPro, and you can see it, kind of spin, and then my face, and I say, oh, so I put that in for all of my J Crew family, because that was one of the probably most memorable moments so far in Jenny J history. So, yes. So make sure you guys go back and check that out. And also, if you haven't done it yet, can you please hit the like button on this video? I'd really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Clover Tack says real estate channels do pretty well, it seems. Yes, I agree. And I actually do have a real estate channel too. I haven't put anything on it yet, but I did make one. So, for what it's worth, it's there. It exists. I think it's called like Jenny Johnson Mo Realtor, like Mo as in Missouri, the abbreviation for Missouri. So I think it's Jenny Johnson Mo Realtor. So let's see. Yeah, Clover Tech says, just don't put real estate content on the firearm channel. That's a quick way to screw it all up. Yes, I agree. That's why I haven't not gonna cross that line. Tim Rink wants to know how many subs I need to give away a house. That's a great question. I wonder how many subs I would need. Well, would it have to be like one of those HGTV dream homes, or could it be like a shipping container home, or like, what are we talking here? Because maybe a tent. I could do a tent. How's that? I could give a tent away. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Cowboy Jeff says he didn't get an intro. It skipped over. What? Oh no. I wonder why it did that. That's weird. Well, let's see. More memorable. Oh yeah. Cowboy Jeff says shooting the GoPro was more memorable than when I shoot the eggs. But shooting eggs is so much fun too. Unfortunately, the place where we used to shoot the eggs for our Easter egg hunt every year, we don't have that at our disposal anymore. That was my mother-in-law's place, and she moved. that was in Illinois, and she moved to Tennessee. So, well, darn, we're going to have to go to Tennessee now to shoot our Easter eggs, I guess. Oh, bummer. I don't know if I can handle that. Oh, there's Tom. Tom says, hi, Jenny. Tom, I gave you a little shout out earlier because I had seen your comment. He made a comment earlier in case anybody hadn't seen it. He said that my video gave live stream a whole new meaning because I was holding the catfish and I was getting ready to do a live stream. Count on Tom to always make the best puns. Oh, Michael Dunn says I can give away a she shed. All right. Yeah. A line shack. There we go. Maybe an ice fishing tent. See, that would cover everything. It would cover the fishing. It'd cover the outdoors. And, it's an abode of sorts. So it's close enough, right? Vanessa Kitty's here. Awesome to see you, Vanessa Kitty. It makes me think of when I just mentioned the ice fishing. You all know I've gone ice climbing up in Munising, Michigan before. And that always happens in February. There's the Michigan Ice Fest. It's a huge deal up there. And it is gorgeous. If you've never been to the Upper Peninsula in the winter, it is actually so beautiful up there. It's so peaceful and calm. And it's just, you just feel so removed from everything. It's just absolutely amazing. So anyway, I've been watching the weather reports because everywhere has had a really mild winter so far. And there's not a whole lot of ice up there right now. So we've been just kind of watching, like, what are they going to do for ice this year? Because there's not a lot of ice, climbable ice. It looks like they're finally starting to get more, but it made me think of that. The reason I thought of that is because we had talked about the ice fishing, and that was the first place I saw a lot of people ice fishing. And it was actually very scary because all these guys with like 3/4 ton pickup trucks go out and they drive out on the lake and they park their trucks in a line on the lake, and they've got their ice fishing tents and everything set up. And it just, when I saw all those trucks and stuff out there, I was like, oh my gosh, because, that's a lot of weight. And there are a lot of them out there, a lot of them. So, but they know what they're doing. And obviously they wouldn't be pulling their trucks out there if they didn't know that it was safe to do so. And the ice was thick enough to do so. But anyway, ice fishing, just made me think of that. Just got off on a little random. Hey, it's a Friday night date night. I can talk about whatever I want, right? Exactly. Okay, let's see. Oh, Michael Dunn. There, see? Michael Dunn said, speaking of ice fishing, please check the ice before you go out. Just lost a family friend this morning who went through. Michael Dunn, I am so sorry. That is horrible. And I know you have to be so careful, because not only, like, just because ice looks okay from the surface, especially when you're on those bigger lakes, there are currents underneath, right? And so there's ice kind of like carved out underneath. It's thinner in some areas. So it's really good, if you don't know the place, to get somebody like up in Munising. They have a lot of guides and stuff that can take you out there and show you where is safe to be on the ice. So yes, Michael Dunn is very right. Always make sure that you check. If you don't know, if you're not sure, don't risk it. Don't go out there. Just Fly Low said the UP just started getting snow. Yes, it's true. Yeah, it has not been very cold up there. They haven't had a lot of snow. It's just crazy this year. Crazy. Tim Rink is reminding everybody, hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. Let's see. Cowboy Jeff, He says I can even talk about lipstick if I want. Aw, that's so sweet. I will talk about something. This is completely random. I don't know if any of you have ever watched the TV show Grimm. It's not on anymore. It's like it's done. The series is done, but we've been binge watching that. On top of the fishing videos, we've been binge watching Grimm. If you've never watched Grimm, you need to check it out. It is on Peacock. And I have just, I don't know, I've gotten a real big kick out of it because, I'm a writer. My bachelor's degree is in creative writing. And so I love seeing how people write storylines. And of course, you always love like the classic stories like fairy tales. And so like the first season of Grimm was all about all these different fairy tales. So for example, one of the episodes, well, first of all, let me back up. The Grimm is this guy that can see other people when they're like monsters. If there's some kind of other type of being, they're not completely human. So anyway, he can see them for what they are. And he's also a detective. And this series is set in Portland. So anyway, he's a detective up there and he sees all these crazy things. And like one of the episodes, one of my favorite ones actually, was about a girl named Lucinda. And Lucinda, she had very exquisite tastes. She loved dressing up in really nice clothes and dresses. And her husband started having financial problems with his company. So her husband went to her stepmother, Lucinda's stepmother, asked for money. And the stepmother said no. And then next thing you know, stepmother's dead. Well, there were also two stepsisters. Well, then the stepsisters both got killed. And it turned out that it was Lucinda who killed them. So unlike Cinderella, who was good and wonderful, this Lucinda was actually, she was the bad guy. So it's just fun. It's kind of a twisted fairy tale scenario. Just a really fun show to watch. A nice little escape. And so we've been binge watching that. Just a lot of like, I don't know, fun fairy tale kinds of things, but with a dark edge to it. So, Cowboy Jeff says teacher is always right. Well, thank you. The Last of Us is a great show if you're into post-apocalyptic stuff, Tom says. I will have to check that out. I have not heard of that, but I will definitely have to check that out. We don't watch regular TV. Most of what we watch is on YouTube. We do have Hulu and we have Peacock. And, we rent stuff on Amazon from time to time. But, yeah, we really don't watch regular TV. It's just not, I don't know, not worth it to me most of the time. So, Cowboy Jeff says he thinks that sounds scary and he's going to get nightmares. I highly doubt that, Cowboy Jeff. No. So, but I am so glad that, I've been able to catch up with you guys and, we've had a lot of stuff going on here. My oldest daughter, just kind of, quick family update. My oldest daughter is living in Florida, going to college, working at SeaWorld. And I have gotten such a kick out of hearing the stories from her and her job. It is so cool. She was telling me yesterday that there's a stingray there named Boomer in the stingray pool, and she loves the stingrays and she gets to wade in the stingray pool with stingrays. So anyway, she says Boomer will come up and give you the stingray hug, and he kind of like wraps his little, I don't know what you call them, fins or whatever their little wings around your leg. And she says that he comes up and does that whenever somebody gets in the ray pool. And so he kept doing that, kept coming over and hugging her leg the other day. And so she said he wouldn't let go. And then he grabbed onto her wader with his little mouth. So she had to go over and sit down on the edge of the pool and was kind of, trying to like coax him off her wader. And she said he just kind of like started kind of climbing up her leg and trying to get closer to her. So that's fun. It's fun to, see your kids do these kinds of cool things. My stepson is in basic training in the Navy right now. So any positive thoughts you can send his way would be awesome. We actually just got the call. My husband got the call two days ago that he got the I'm a sailor call from him. So he's officially a sailor. We're going to be going up there in a couple of weeks for his graduation. And then he will get to go to Connecticut. He's going to be eventually going on a submarine. So that's kind of exciting. And we're super proud of him too for, doing that. And yeah. And then, I've got my 16-year-old still here at home and she's a junior in high school. I cannot believe it. My baby. No, I take that back. I was going to say my baby is a junior in high school, but really now Gus is my baby. So, so make sure, if you want, Gus has an Instagram now, and I'm going to be that person. It is called Adventures of Gus the Cockapoo, and it's his picture for the profile picture. So if you want to follow Gus on Instagram, he's there. Adventures of Gus the Cockapoo. And I told him tonight that I might be able to get him a couple more followers on his Instagram. So yeah. So anyway, that is my update of me in a nutshell. I would love for you guys to do one last favor for me. I want you to let me know what guns you might like to see a video on. I definitely have a list of guns I want to do. I'm not going to tell you what they are because, it's a surprise. And, but, either drop me an email, jennyj1911@usa.com. Michael Dunn just said, thought Jim was your baby. I don't know. So yeah, either drop a comment here in the comment section in the side chat, what gun you might like to see. Do that after you hit the like button on the video, or comment on this video once it gets published to YouTube in a couple of minutes. Comment on the video and tell me what gun you would like to see a video on. It doesn't have to be a new current gun. Remember, I love to do old guns too. So I might be able to get my hands on something. If there's something you want to see, like remember, I did that whole star family. That was probably one of my most favorite videos, to be honest, just because I love shooting all of those different stars. But yeah, let me know what you want to see because I'm open. I'm open to suggestions. Just Fly Low says he has to go now. He has an early start to work tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not fun. Let's see. Michael Dunn just built his first 2 ARs. That's pretty cool. Tom says something in 10 millimeter. That's a good idea. The new Kimber KDS 9C with the rail. Ooh, that would be a cool one. I talked to the Kimber people at NRA, and yeah, they have some really cool guns out right now. Cowboy Jeff says full auto. I did a full auto video, Cowboy Jeff. That was like, man, that was really early on, that full auto video. It was only a couple minutes long, but I guess I should do another full auto video. That's hard to say. A 1911 full auto. That's what Michael Dunn says. And then Cowboy Jeff, very helpful, says 30 millimeter cannons. Yeah, you know what? I've actually said I would love to shoot a cannon. I was hoping I'd love to go out and shoot just some field artillery sometime. I mean, it would just be so cool to do a video on something like that. So if anybody knows where, yes, a 50 BMG, Michael Dunn. Yes, that's on my list. So, but you all just want to see if I'll fall over when I shoot it, right? Be honest. Okay. So anyway, it is time for me to sign off. I'm going to get this video over on YouTube so you can go back and watch that intro. I got a kick out of watching the intro. When I made the intro, it just kind of made me chuckle. So, but from now on, when we have our Friday night date night, we have a little intro, and we're going to be doing Tuesday night lives too. We'll be having some special guests. So make sure you watch out for announcements of that. Make sure you're still subscribed to this channel because sometimes things happen. YouTube takes people off and they think maybe you're spam. And so they might have disconnected us. So make sure you're still subscribed, that you're still getting notifications, and, we'll make sure that we get our stuff rolling back again so that we can start connecting with you guys more, because I've missed talking to you. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you so much. It has been wonderful to get to catch up with you, and make sure you hit like, subscribe, share our videos, whatever. Watch for that announcement for the winner of the 5,000 subscriber giveaway for the Dylan Reloading Press on Friday, February 2nd. So yeah, watch for that video and have a great weekend. I look forward to talking to you all again soon. Bye.